In my experience, there are some people, especially in divorce proceedings, who will plead nolo because they can't afford an attorney. Is there any protections in here so that, because now you're taking away one of their Second Amendment civil right? So is there any protection to make sure that they have an attorney representing them in any case?
Well,
because a lot of times they just can't afford it.
you're talking about in criminal?
I'm not an attorney,
All right,
but
so-
I've known this to happen.
All right.
Where they just, to avoid cost, they just plead nolo, and nolo is included in here.
Right, so if you plead nolo is a criminal term, you don't contest the facts. So if a person is charged with a criminal offense, and it is a case where you could get a jail sentence, supposedly. No, but what I'm saying is, if that's the potential penalty, then a person is entitled, if they cannot afford an attorney, to get a court-appointed attorney, a public defender.
But what on just the civil side, where they're not faced with any jail time, but they clearly could lose their firearm for, 6 years?
Well, in the context of a civil protective order, if someone goes in, there are free legal services for people who qualify, but say a person doesn't seek out an attorney, goes in on their own and says, I don't want to stick around, I just want to agree to a restraining order. This statute makes clear that the court, and specifically, has to advise them that there are collateral consequences to the plea, and one of those collateral consequences is if you plead to this and an order enters or is renewed, that you are required to, you can't purchase, own, attempt to purchase, or receive firearms. So the statute mandates that. Other than that, without forcing an attorney on someone, if they don't retain an attorney or seek the services of legal aid and they go in there on their own, the last bastion of rights is that the court is required under the statute to tell them you have these collateral consequences if in fact you agree to a restraining order. So that's really the only thing.
No real safeguards.
Well, I think that's a safeguard if the court, but that's obviously...
Okay, thank you.